Raheem Dream, better known as Top Cat, and on my way to go see my kids. On my way to go see my kids. Uh, I'm running a little behind too. I'm gonna be out of here a little quicker than that. Um, on my way to go see my kids. Then right after that, you see information. Information. Reason why I put that there, you know what? I was just today. I was looking at some stuff and thinking about some stuff because I'm looking at all the information that they have on Instagram, Facebook, um, YouTube, and your regular news. It's all information. It's all information. But do you believe that information? See, this is the Pretty Proud of For Real TV. If it's the first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel if you like. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell and give me a thumbs up. That's just for the algorithm to get the video, the algorithms. Uh, don't worry, you're not gonna put no money in my pocket or nothing. Okay? If you hit the thumbs up or subscribe, you're not gonna put no money in my pocket. Okay? I just want to let you know that because I know how you so-called Negroes are. But anyway, information. Do you believe the information that you get on these sites? And not only on these sites, do you believe the information that you get on the news? Do you think the information they put out is accurate? And I'm going to tell you no. A hell to the no. A hell to the no. How do I know? Research. Research. That's how I know. Research is how I know. Yesterday, before I was in my Zoom, I had a Zoom meeting yesterday. But before that, I had about an hour to investigate information that was being put out by the news, and I seen it on Facebook, and I think I might have seen it on TikTok too. And it was all fake news. And what I mean by fake news, lying. It was a lie. What was it? It was about the interest rate. It was about it was about the interest rate. It was about it was about inflation, and it was about one other thing. Inflation, interest rate, inflation, interest rate. What else was it? It was something else too. It was three of them. Man, I can't remember the other. Can't remember the other. Can't remember the other one. It was inflation, interest rate. It was something else. I can't remember now. But anyway, the information they put out on the interest rate and on inflation was a lie. How do I know it was a lie? Because if you investigate yourself, compare the interest rate to what's going on in the stock market. If you compare the interest rate and inflation to what's going on in the stock market, if you compare the interest rate and inflation to a lot of the big companies in this country, if you go in and look at their earnings, you go in and look at their earnings, There's no way it can be true. I looked at the top 500, which is like the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and things of that nature combined together. And it's no way that inflation and the interest rate can be where it's at, and these companies make the money that they make. They quarterly, what they call it, the QI, I think they call it. In other words, no way it can be that high if you do the math. So you have to do the math, and that's what I'm learning. Okay, Grand Rising to you too, baby. And what I'm doing, and what that's what I'm learning how to do the math. Not only how to do the math, but how to look it up. See, it's a certain way you have to learn how to look it up. And I'm learning this stuff from some other brothers that I reach out to on YouTube. That's uh, that's in the stock market and things of that nature. And what I'm saying is that when they showed me the stuff and showed me where to go and showed me how to look it up, see, because they had already showed it to me, and I said, man, that don't match. That can't be real. I said that it can't be real. There's no way that can be real because it don't match. The inflation and the interest rate and the cost of living, that's what it was, the cost of living, and the cost of living, it don't match. You understand me? So when Trump be saying fake news, a lot of times that's some of the stuff he talking about. It's not that it's fake news. They just lying. They just lying. But Trump is a part of it. He's part of the 1%. The 1% put this information out to make us panic. The 1% can make the stock market go up, can make the stock market go down by just saying certain things. Trump can affect the stock market by just saying certain things. And if he affect the stock market, it's going to affect the interest rate, it's going to affect inflation, and it's going to affect, I don't know why I keep forgetting the other one. But anyway, even the unemployment rate, even even the unemployment rate, even the unemployment rate is a lie. If you do the research on it, match the numbers, they lying. It's more people out of work than they letting on to be, and letting y'all on to be a lot more out of work. Okay, another thing. I was talking about AI with uh, one of my light skinned friends. When I say my light skinned friend, I mean a white boy. I call my white boys light skinned because we all from Africa. They just a light skinned African. Okay, so they just light skinned. So anyway, me and him was talking about AI, how AI is taking jobs. Okay, AI is taking jobs, but this is what I think the 1% is not thinking about. The billionaires and the billionaires and like Elon Musk, almost a trillionaire. They say he's gonna be the first trillionaire. But anyway, I think this is what they're not thinking about. If AI take the majority of the jobs, how people gonna spend money? See, this is what they missing. I think this is. I ain't gonna say they missing it, but I don't know if they might be thinking about it, but I don't know. Cause the 1% ain't gonna suffer. We're gonna be the ones suffering. But what I'm saying is this here: if AI take all the jobs, who gonna be spending money? Who gonna keep the economy going? We are the ones that keep the economy going. If there's no jobs, no economy. So I wonder is they thinking about that? If AI take the jobs and it's taking them rapidly, they're taking jobs. AI is taking jobs rapidly right now as we speak. Excuse me. Right now, as we speak, AI is taking jobs. They're going AI. They say AI is going to take not only blue collar, white collar too. It's going to be a lot of white collar jobs taken too. It's going to be a lot of white collar jobs taken too. It's going to be a lot of white collar jobs taken too. Only thing I'm saying is this here: if nobody is working, who's going to keep the economy going? I wonder if they're thinking about that. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Because AI is taking jobs. Amazon got a hiring freeze on right now. They got a freeze on because they're buying more robots. They're buying more robots. So Amazon got a freeze on. They're not doing no more hiring. Okay. I just wanted to put that out there. Information, information, information. You all better start paying attention and researching this information instead of just believing everything you see and hear. Instead of believing everything you see and hear. Okay? You better start doing your research. You just think about what I just said. If AI gonna take over the jobs, who gonna be spending the money? Who gonna be going to the grocery stores? Who gonna be buying cars? Who gonna be buying houses? You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all getting what I'm saying. Because AI is taking over. Y'all just don't know how much it have taken over. See, I do my research on it. But I'm running a little behind, so I gotta get on there here with my kids. So I'm gonna say peace and black power, and more power to the people. Power to the people. I'm gonna get on out of here.